And he has the shot. What a goal it is. We're back in this game here.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Pacific Pursuit, and welcome back to the Melbourne victory, where in today's episode we have another 2 games in the league. We spend 2 games at home. The AAMI Park is hosting with the Wellington Pheonix, who find themselves at the top of the league. 16 games played, 35 points. Have we already played them once this season? We haven't. This is the first time we'll play against them. We play against them, and then after that we play against Sydney FC, which should be a big game for us. You know, we were last episode, I'm pretty sure, 3rd place. We have dropped off a little bit here, a bit of a bad spell of form in the last few games, but I think we have this game. I'm not sure how it'll go. I think we can get a result, but we'll have to see. And then after that, the Sydney game, we have to get a result, we really do. Going into the back end of the season, I think we have some more favourable fixtures. The Brisbane Roar, who we've already got a result against, Western United twice, Perth Glory, who I think we can get a result against, Sydney again, the Wellington Pheonix again, but then Adelaide and MacArthur. It should really boost us up to go and push for that 3rd place spot, and then obviously we'll have an episode for those playoffs, so we'll have to see. We'll get straight into it. The first game of the day against the Wellington Pheonix. So the team for this game against the Wellington Pheonix, we have a few tied legs and a new signing on the bench. Nahuel Guedes joins us on loan from Boca Juniors. Left back looks decent overall. We brought into the team. We couldn't bring him on a permanent deal because the wage he's asking for is pretty insane, but we bring him into the team to cover us at left back. He starts on the bench today. The team starts with Scott in goal off the back of a bit of injury for Izzo. He will return soon. Broxham in Sarah, Chapman and Jerrier at the back. We've got Teague, Giovanni and Choi making up a midfield. Osney on the left, Economidis on the right, and Fornaroli up top. Kick-off here in this game against the Wellington Pheonix. I think it's going to be a bit of a tough one, but if this is the last loss or drop points that we have, hopefully we can go and kickstart another good spell of form going into these final games of the season before the playoff. Obviously we're aiming for that 3rd place finish because it looks like that's what's guaranteed. In the last few seasons, I don't know what they call it. It's called the Conference Cup or something like that, or the Confederation Cup, something like that in the game at the moment. But it's definitely the Asian Champions League 2. Which it's been rebranded to recently, so we'll have to see. We've been getting a lot of emails when we've been doing well and in 3rd place, saying we're the battle for the spots in that competition are heating up, which suggests that maybe we are starting to get into positions which will get us into that competition. Nothing's confirmed, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Is that the son? I think it is. It's the son of Emil Heskey. I don't know if it shows you. Where does it show you does it show you the parents in information? I don't know if we see it here, but I'm fairly certain this is the son of Emil Heskey that's just scored against us, which is a little bit annoying really. He's a Man City Academy graduate, I believe, that we just saw there, and he's come to the Wellington Pheonix because why not? He has not scored against us. It has been disallowed, so we'll have to see what we can do in the remaining part of this game. We've been a bit more positive. We have a few more tired legs in this team at the moment, but players have been returning from injury, and I think we're setting ourselves up well going into these final few games of this season, the normal league season, before we have hopefully 3 games in the would it be 3 or would it be 2? I think it would be just the 2 for us if we go into finish 3rd place, so that would be really ideal. I think even if you win those finals you don't get into the Champions League 2, but we'll have to see. Here's Fornaroli with the shot, and what a goal it is from Fornaroli, but I think he might be offside. It's not going to count as his 20th goal of the season. Whether or not it will be seen here. We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. The decision is goal disallowed. It is disallowed, so in the space of 20 minutes we've had 2 disallowed goals. A little bit frustrating, but I'm sure we can go. I mean, frustrating for us, not frustrating for the other one, but I think we can go and get a result here if we continue to play like this. That's a good ball in behind, a good finish in the space of 1 minute, not even 20 minutes, in the space of 1 minute. We've both been denied chances to get the opening goal of this game. It's a chance for the Pheonix here. We've been a very, very good team. It's surprising to see that the Melbourne City are not at the top. We played them and lost like 4-1, so it is 2-1 on record against them. Here's Heskey with the shot. It's floating around. Is this one offside? I don't know if it is. There's not a flag on this near side. We'll have to take a look. I think this one might just stand. It is going to stand, and that is 1-0 here in this game to the Pheonix. Always going to be a tough game, as we said, but we do have a second half to go and see what we can go on and do. As we'll go and get on with it there. We are in 5th place, as you can see there, and the teams below us do have a game in hand, so we really need to get better before we get worse in these next few games. We've obviously dropped off, and with it being such a short season, teams not having a lot of points, it's very relentless. You can't afford to have these as many chances. I mean, how many games do we have even left? We have 6, 7, 10 games left, or after this one it'll be 9 games, and after today it will be 8 games that we have left. It's going to come sooner rather than later, but as we've seen, we have some more favourable fixtures, maybe because we've been playing against some better teams. We played against Melbourne City, the Jets, I believe. We played against the Western Sydney Wanderers, we lost to, I believe. If we go and take a look, yeah, we did there. We played against the Jets, got 0-0 draw. Melbourne City, Adelaide, we even dropped points to, and a loss as well, quite frustratingly, to the Perth Glory in the 95th minute. Very, very frustrating, but nothing we can do about that now. It's those games though that might make the difference, but at the end of the day it's played now. Teams have games in hands, and I don't know why, but apparently they do, so that's a bit frustrating really. But as we say, tomorrow we should have some relatively straightforward games. One good thing about how we've managed this season in terms of the videos is that we have played not the same team twice. We played teams 3 times a season, like Melbourne City. We've played them 3 times a season. I think it's because so that the Western teams don't travel more, maybe. I've just thought about that. That could potentially be a reason with the Western United and the Western Sydney Wanderers. I think they might play each other a little bit more and not travel as much. Maybe they get 3 games against each other. If we go and take a look, they have played each other once, twice, not 3 times. So that I literally have no idea what the reason could be at all. But I guess there will be one. Some teams we play twice, or maybe even once. Some teams we play 3 times. I don't know. But Melbourne City, we've won 2-1 across the 3, so that's good. In the end, Choi with a shot, and that is a save from the Pheonix goalkeeper there to deny the hours of a goal at home. At the AAMI Stadium, it would be ideal that we go and get a result. We can bring on our new player Kenez into the team, probably bring him in at left back, which is his obviously natural position. A bit more of a wing back though. We don't want him to be having to do the I think we put him into midfield actually, a bit more, or a complete wing back. Yeah, we're kind of we have played before. We're going to bring Osni off for a Velupalai on that left hand side, and those are the attacking changes down that left hand side. It feels like we've not been very direct down there. Around the right side is where a lot of our chances have come from, so if we can go and put some fresh legs on that side, maybe we'll give ourselves a chance of getting something from there as 75 minutes goes. Maybe it's because we're starting positive that we're not doing well, because we're going to 2 attacking from the off. We don't ease into the game as quickly, potentially a reason. We'll go and offer a few words of encouragement, make a few more changes. I think we put Troy into the midfield, and we bring off Teague and move him up, or put Corey on and move Teague back there. They're the changes we will go and make, offer the encouragement as we have done, and we'll have a look what the final few moments of this game has in store. Down this right side, the Pheonix going to look to come and attack. It's a good tackle from Teague, who plays a nice ball to Giovanni, who plays an incredible ball over to Velupalai. Now he's got space to run into down this left side. He's advancing with the ball. Can he pull it back? It's not a penalty. It's just not a penalty. It is a free kick in a very dangerous position, but that's very frustrating. I feel like he could have gone on a little bit more, but what can you do really? If he's been fouled, he's been fouled. The decision is going to be no penalty. that is annoying because it did feel like we were in behind there, and I mean, it's not last man, but we were advancing, and it's just not come off for us in the end. Quick free kick, and it's wasted in the end. That is quite annoying, really, but what can we do? The final few moments of this game, only a 1-0 loss. It would be frustrating, to be honest, but as we say, you know, surely it's only up from here. We have to go and give it our best efforts in these final few games, secure that third place finish. I don't know, as I said, if we win those games, which we should get into. I don't know if we will, but we should be able to. If you win those games, does it mean that you go into the Champions League? I don't know. This thing we have to find out for ourselves. We might be in with a chance here. Velupilai down this left side. He's been so good off the bench, in with a shout of getting a few starts. It's another one again. He has stood up inside the penalty area, and if that's what it is, if that's what it means, if you stood up inside and that means we get a penalty, then we get a penalty. The decision is going to be no penalty again. Oh my, wow. Oh, I can't believe it. He's in behind again, and he's just been pulled back. Like, it's just so annoying. Who's standing over the free kick? Giovanni with a quick one. He tries to. It's literally the same. He tries to find Jerry at the back post. I don't know why Pheonix not on it. What has gone on there? The full-time whistle's gonna go, and that is very frustrating. So the team for this game against Sydney, we've got a few changes to it. It starts with Izzo in goal today. A backline of Pheonix and Sarah, Chapman, and Jerry. Teague, Markac, Arzani make up midfield. We've got Velupilai on the left, Economidis on the right, and Pheonix up top. Kick-off here in this game against Sydney. It's a big game for us, you know. If we can get a win, we start to climb back up, and we get to, you know, those top three positions, which are currently being held by three very, very good teams. You know, we've got obviously the Pheonix and Central Coast Mariners, and also Melbourne City. I don't know. I genuinely still do not know. I usually figure these things out, but I still could not tell you, put a finger on how it all works. So it's still something we have to figure out as we go 1-0 down here in this game. That's a bit frustrating. We made a few changes. Obviously, Izzo back in. Pheonix goes over to the left side. Markac comes into the midfield. He returns. Then Arzani goes into the middle. Velupilai onto the left, and hopefully it works out well for us. You know, I think it's really good attacking team that will go out all guns blazing, or at least they should do anyway, and hopefully we can come away with a result. But we are 1-0 down inside the first 10 minutes, so we'll have a bit of a job. So our work is cut out, to say the least, in the rest of this game. Let's see what we can go and do. It's been obviously a bit of a bad spell of form. It always feels like we come on when it's a bad spell of form, but at the end of the day, what can we do as Sydney knocking it around really, really well? One of the teams we could have come to, you know, the big cities in Australia facing off in Sydney and Melbourne. That's a good ball in. That is poor defending, though. We have to put that out at the near post. Is there a flag? There's no flag on the far side. I have a feeling this goal might just stand. The decision is we can't see the arms. It is goal given. And all of a sudden we find ourselves in a bit of a tough position. You know, it's going to be very, very tough to get back up to third place where we formerly were. You know, we'll have to make a gain of 8 points by the looks of it to catch up to Melbourne City. It might even be more if, well, Sydney are winning this game, so it can't be more. But it's going to be a tough ask. We have a lot of work to do if we want to get there. It might even not need third, but third has pretty much always got it, so we're not going to complain about that. Here's Economidis down this right side. It's a ball into Jerry. He's got space to run into. He squares it. Arzani has the shot. What a goal it is. We're back in this game here against Arzani, and what a massive goal that could be from him. It's 2-1 here in this game before half time, and that is exactly what we needed. You know, out of nothing, we've got a goal, and it is 2-1 now in this game. In the middle position, the central number 10 position that Arzani has taken. He scored. He might even go again here. Jerry and Markac, Economidis are down this right side. He squares it. Pheonix is there, and that is job done. Simple as that. Inside 5 minutes, We've scored 2 goals and it's 2-2 now in this game. What a comeback it is from us here, from 2-0 down, 2-2 at home, and we've just been so much better. Maybe it's the bounce mentality, because we've probably been a bit too, we've not been playing too well in terms of how we defend. I mean, how many goals have we conceded? I think it's quite a lot. 4th worst goals conceded, but 4th best scored. I think we need to be a little bit more balanced. We score a lot, but we also need to defend a little bit better. Hopefully this defensive edition of Pheonix helps us a little bit. But yeah, we've got that backline back. Inchera was away at the under-23s competition. I don't know what it was, but he was away at that. Now he's back. Jerry is back at right back, and also Chapman, who's been there, Izzo back at goal. It should help us. It really should help us in the final parts of this season. Here's Jerry. Is that a foul? It isn't. It falls back to Economidis. Makac squares it forward, Rolly with the shot. Velupilai can't get there in the end, but it falls back out to Kenneth down this left side. Can he look to go and play a ball? He's advancing. He plays it forward. Rolly is there, and that's a goal to make it 3-2 here in this game. Completed the comeback. That's what we've done. Whether or not the goal will stand, we'll have to see, but if it does, 18 goals for the season for 38-year-old Pheonix. The decision is going to be goal given. Comeback completed. A massive result here for us at the home stadium. Exactly how we needed to play, you know, from 2-0 down. The attitude since then has been absolutely incredible. That's a header away. Now Xavier might even look to break it down this right side. Can he go and look to play a ball down the line? He goes into Economidis. Can he beat his man? He goes straight through, but he's not able to meet him. The ball's not going to reach anyone. Can we force a mistake here? Even Pheonix is on 2 goals, I believe. He is on 2 goals. I don't know why he's not got a goal symbol next to him. Is he? Tried to force the mistake here in this game. To the left side now the ball goes. Can we win this ball back? We'll have to go and take a look. I can't believe we've done that comeback. Really, I was not panicking, but I was very frustrated, and it just felt like we weren't going to come back. But all of a sudden we are 3-2 up in this game, but we will have to do a bit more defending, make a few changes, and should be able to secure the result. It's a header clear only as far as another Sydney play. The shot goes in. That is 3-3. But I feel the momentum is with us, you know. They've just kind of turned it on its head. It's not really been in favour of them. I think we can go and get another goal in this game. I really, really do. There's 30 minutes left and it's only 3-3. We set up a very, very interesting 30 minutes in the remainder of this game. We'll have to see how it goes. We need these points. We do need these points. So we're going to go and try to get that goal. We'll go attacking. We'll make the changes. Makac off. I think we bring Giovanni into the middle. Harvey onto the right side. And then we'll leave those changes for now. We will leave those changes. See what we can do in the final few moments of this game. What has been it's been an interesting one, to say the least. Are we going to come away with a winner? There's a final chance here in this game potentially. Who will it go to though? It's Sydney in possession. It's a good ball to pick out a play there. Can we win it back? We're not able to on that far side. The ball finds itself now knocking it around in the midfield. Tiga's done well. He plays it into Economidis, into Velupilai. That's a goal. Well, there's an offside flag on the far side. I thought we'd done it. Please say, please. I think he might have I think he's timed it well. I do think he's timed it well. The decision is goal disallowed as well. That is very, very annoying. Very, very frustrating. We can go and offer some words of encouragement in these final few moments, but it looks like it could be all over here in this game. We're not going to get the 3 points. We'll have a look. Is there a final chance? There might be. Kenneth is going to play a ball in. Who's there? Getting up for it. Economidis with a header. Or is it in Sarah? Whoever it was. It just goes over the bar. How unlucky have we been in this game? From 2-0 down, we pulled it back to 3-2. It's just not enough in the end. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this little tune. I'll see you again tomorrow for a very interesting episode while we make the top 3. Thank you. Bye bye.